Nikki says my mic is not working, but I'm working on my resume and have very little to put for my skills slash certification section. Any advice? Yeah, so yeah, Nico's kind of answering it already, but one thing you could do is kind of the forage experiences that Nico's talking about. There's like, so a couple things for skills, like honestly, it's not really super important. Like we have that, it's on every resume and you should have it. But like relative to like all the other stuff on your resume, like I would say it's probably like the least, it's like the least important thing, right? Like the more important things are like what school you go to, what is your GPA, what work experiences do you have, what extracurricular activities are you involved in, and like do you have any leadership um, leadership experience in those activities, right? And so those are all way more important than like what you have listed under your skills section. But like also for skills, like what they're looking for is, I mean, if you have any language skills, you could include that. If you otherwise, it's like programming skills, you could include that. If you know how to use any like software tools, you could include that. So like software tools, like ideally they're relevant software. Right? So for example, like the most relevant software you can have for banking are like Capital IQ, FactSet. Like if you use those types of things before for work, or like PitchBook, Thomson One, whatever, right? Like if you guys are working any type of finance internships, think about like what are some of the softwares or these like paid subscription websites that you've had to use, and those are all fair game. So they're looking for like these hard skills that you don't like. Some people list like financial modeling, for example, as a skill. Like that's not like really a skill that you will list under the skill section of a resume. So that's what I would say about skills. But then like certifications, to be honest, like these aren't really that important either. Like a lot of times people say, oh, there are any certifications I can take that will like help me get a job or whatever. It's like, and the answer is no. Like they don't really care that much about it. Like if you want to have some certifications just to have it, like yeah, the Bloomberg one that JP is linking to, like there's a Bloomberg Market Concepts. I think that one takes like maybe 8 hours or something like that. And it doesn't take very long, but like basically you are just certifying that you know how to use the Bloomberg terminal, right? Which is like something that you would use on the job. So like that's always good to have on your resume. But like you're not going to get hired just because you have that, and you're not going to not get hired because you don't have that. Okay, but that's something that you could do that won't take too much time. Nico mentioned the virtual experiences on Forage. We link to these on in the application module, right? So you guys can see this in the application module towards the end. There's this one training called Other Ways to Fill Up Your Resume. So we have like different Forage experiences you can take. There's like some intercollegiate finance orgs. Focus Finance is one that we know about, but I'm sure there are other ones that you can do more research on it. Case competitions. So these are like some other, I would say like low hanging fruit in terms of like it doesn't take too much time. Some take more than others, right? Like the virtual experiences, I think it takes like 3 to 5 hours or something to do it, right? So you can do it in like a single day. The case competitions, like that's probably a little bit more involved, but usually no more than like 1 to 2 weeks of work, right? And so like these are kind of like the easy things that you could do. But I mean, case competition, by the way, like case competitions and the Forage stuff, like it's not even like you wouldn't list these as skills anyway, though, or like even certifications, because that's not really what they are, right? I mean, I guess the Forage thing, you might be able to pass that off as like a certification if you want, but like case competitions like that wouldn't go under skills and certifications. Like that would probably just like either be a one-liner under awards and honors if you, especially if you actually placed, like you're in the top 3 or whatever, or like you're a finalist, or like a lot of times what people do is like they just turn it into like its own individual section on the resume. So it's almost like it's taking up the same amount of space as like an actual internship would, right? And it's like that can be helpful if your resume is a little bit weaker and you don't have a lot of relevant experience and you just need more finance stuff on there, right? You're just trying to fill up the real estate on the page, right? So those are some things that you can do. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more customized advice that's tailored for your specific situation, then I invite you to book a free strategy session with our team at the link below. We'll talk to you soon.